It's been 50 years since Porridge first aired, making its cast household names. However, over time, their lives have taken unexpected turns. Some are still active while others have faded from the public eye or sadly passed away. Do you know who's changed? Let's find out where they are now. Richard Beckansale as Lenny Godber. Richard Beckansale, born on July 6, 1947, portrayed Lenny Godber, a young, naive prisoner at 27 in Porridge. Godber's learning from Fletcher and his romantic relationship with Fletcher's daughter added depth and warmth, making the character beloved by audiences. Beckansale's career soared with Rising Damp, turning him into a promising star with undeniable charm. However, the spotlight also brought complicated relationships, beginning with his romance with Margaret Bradley, the mother of his daughter Samantha, and later, his marriage to Judy Lowe in 1977, mother of Kate Beckansale. What seemed like a happy family life quickly fell apart with their divorce, leaving Beckansale in emotional pain. Endless partying to ease the pressures took a toll on his health, leading to a sudden heart attack that claimed his life. Beckansale passed away on March 19, 1979, at the age of 31, leaving behind the sorrow of a promising career cut short. Ronnie Barker as Norman Stanley Fletcher. Ronnie Barker, born on September 25, 1929, was the soul of Porridge with his portrayal of Norman Stanley Fletcher, a clever, cunning criminal at 45. His role as Fletch, full of humor and survival tactics in prison, helped shape British comedy, making audiences laugh and empathize. Barker's career flourished with Open All Hours and The Two Ronnies, where he not only acted but also wrote under the pseudonym Gerald Wiley, earning numerous BAFTA awards. His success brought a comfortable life, including a long-lasting marriage to Joy Tubb in 1957, who supported him through the pressures of fame. Together, they raised 3 children, but Barker's busy filming schedule often kept him away from home, creating quiet gaps in family life. The pressures of work and the fear of losing his privacy eventually weakened his heart, leading to serious cardiovascular issues, forcing him to retire early. With an estimated net worth of £5 million, Barker left a massive legacy in the entertainment world and passed away on October 3, 2005, at the age of 76. Fulton McKay as Mr. McKay. Fulton McKay, born on August 12, 1922, played Mr. McKay, a stern prison officer at 52 in Porridge. McKay's rigidity and innocence created humorous dialogues that highlighted Fletcher's wit, bringing the film to life. McKay's career continued to thrive with local hero and stage plays, where he was respected for his dedication. His years devoted to the arts brought him closer to Sheila Manahan, whom he married in 1959, and together they built a childless but loving marriage. However, McKay's reserved nature meant he rarely shared his personal life, and rumors of tensions with colleagues on set sometimes strained family relationships. His quiet life couldn't protect him from lung cancer, which silently wore him down in his later years. He passed away on June 6, 1987, at the age of 64, leaving behind a lasting legacy. Brian Wilde as Mr. Barrowclough. Brian Wilde, born on June 13, 1927, played Mr. Barrowclough, a kind, easily manipulated prison officer at 47 in Porridge. Barrowclough's kindness and clumsiness provided light-hearted moments, softening the harsh prison atmosphere and winning the audience's affection. Wilde's role as Foggy in Last of the Summer Wine further solidified his career, bringing financial stability and a loving home. He married Eva Stewart in 1949, and they had 2 children in a marriage lasting over 5 decades. However, in his later years, Wilde was often away due to his busy schedule, leaving him and Eva to live in an unspoken distance, though their love remained strong. The pressures of work and age gradually weakened his health, with growing health issues eventually pulling him away from the screen. He passed away on March 20th, 2008, at the age of 80, leaving behind cherished memories. Patricia Break as Ingrid Fletcher. Patricia Break, born on June 25, 1942, played Ingrid Fletcher, Fletcher's strong-willed daughter at 32 in Porridge. Though her screen time was limited, Break's portrayal of Ingrid added warmth and depth to the father-daughter relationship, emphasizing the family aspect of the show. Roles in Coronation Street and EastEnders later helped establish Break's talent, providing stable income, but also pulling her into complicated relationships. She married Robert McBain in 1966, but their marriage ended in 1979 due to numerous disagreements, leaving Break in loneliness. Her second marriage to Michael Kennedy in 1990 also didn't last, leading her into years of emotional struggles. Emotional scars seemed to weaken her health, and lung cancer ultimately defeated her after a long battle. She passed away on May 28, 2022, at the age of 79, leaving a sense of loss. Sam Kelly as Warren. Sam Kelly, born December 19, 1943, played Warren, a naive inmate at 31 in Porridge. Warren's innocence brought moments of delightful laughter, highlighting Fletcher's leadership role and endearing him to audiences. Kelly's career was solidified with roles in Allo Allo and Barbara, providing financial stability, and he spent many years with his partner, Grace Bassett, whom he lived with since the 1980s. However, Grace's death in 2009 from heart disease plunged Kelly into depression, leading to periods of drinking to numb the pain, a habit that harmed his health. Liver cancer became his greatest challenge, ultimately claiming his life after a long and painful battle. He passed away on June 14, 2014, at the age of 70, leaving behind a memorable comedic legacy. Alan Armstrong as Spraggan. Alan Armstrong, born July 17, 1946, portrayed Spraggan, a violent inmate at 31 in Porridge. Though his role was brief, Spraggan's presence added tension and enriched the film's world. Armstrong's illustrious career with New Tricks and Les Miserables, alongside an Olivier nomination, brought him fame and financial security, allowing him to build a family life. He married Sue Bairstow in 1977, with whom he had 3 children, but long work trips led to misunderstandings between them, requiring both to work on their relationship. In the 1980s, Armstrong struggled with a gambling addiction, a habit that harmed his mental health, but Sue's support helped him overcome it. As of 2025, at 79, Armstrong continues to work in the arts and enjoys a happy life with his family. Peter Vaughn as Harry Grout. Peter Vaughn, born April 4, 1923, played Harry Grout, a powerful inmate at 51 in Porridge. Though his appearances were few, Vaughn's portrayal of Grout conveyed authority, highlighting the complexity of the prison world and captivating viewers. Vaughn's career spanned through roles in Game of Thrones and The Remains of the Day, bringing him both fame and financial stability, which opened the door to turbulent relationships. He married Billie Whitelaw in 1952, but their marriage ended in 1966 due to Vaughn's harsh personality, leaving him in solitude for many years. His second marriage to Lilias Walker in 1970 was more enduring, but rumors of Vaughn's controlling nature made the relationship less than peaceful. Aging brought health problems, including deteriorating vision, which gradually pulled him away from the screen. He passed away on December 6, 2016, at the age of 93, leaving a lasting legacy of respect. Dudley Sutton as Reg Irwin. Dudley Sutton, born April 6, 1933, played Reg Irwin, an unstable inmate at 43 in Porridge. Though his role was brief, Irwin brought drama, adding depth to the atmosphere of the show and leaving a lasting impression. Sutton's roles in Lovejoy and EastEnders helped him build his name, but also led him into a life filled with upheaval. He married Marjorie Steele in 1961, and they had 3 children, But Sutton's bohemian lifestyle and drug use in the 1960s led to the dissolution of their marriage, leaving deep scars. His second marriage to Lynn Rumbold also did not last, plunging Sutton into periods of loneliness and instability. His rebellious years harmed his health, and kidney cancer ultimately led to his decline after a long battle. He passed away on September 15, 2018, at the age of 85, leaving behind a legacy of sadness. Brian Glover as Heslop. Brian Glover, born April 2, 1934, played Heslop, a clumsy inmate at 40 in Porridge. Heslop's awkwardness brought moments of humor, emphasizing the intelligence of other characters and making the audience laugh. Glover's roles in Alien 3 and as a voice in Tetley tea commercials brought him financial stability, allowing him to build a family life. He married Tara Prem in 1976, and they had 2 children, but long work trips caused tension between them, despite their enduring love. In the early years of his career, Glover struggled with alcoholism, a habit that damaged his health and ultimately led to brain cancer, which caused his death after a painful period. He passed away on July 24, 1997, at the age of 63, leaving behind fond memories. Maurice Denim as Raleigh. Maurice Denim, born December 23, 1909, played Raleigh, a judge convicted of corruption at 68 in Porridge. Though his role was small, Raleigh brought seriousness, adding diversity to the range of prisoners and leaving a lasting impression. Denim's extensive career in The Day of the Jackal and All Creatures Great and Small brought him fame and stability, allowing him to build a family. He married Elizabeth Dunn in 1936, and they had 3 children. Their marriage lasted until the end of his life, but Denim's reserved nature kept his personal life a mystery, with rumors of shady financial dealings within the entertainment industry. As he aged, Denim faced health issues, including heart failure, which led him to gradually retreat from the screen and spend his later years in quietude. He passed away on July 24, 2002, at the age of 92, leaving a legacy of pride. Michael Barington as Governor Venables. Michael Barington, born on July 3, 1924, played Governor Venables, a weak-willed prison governor at the age of 50 in Porridge. Venables' indecisiveness brought moments of humor, highlighting the cunning nature of the prisoners and making the audience fond of his character. Roles in Doctor Who and The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes helped Barington maintain a stable career, providing an income to support his family. He married actress Barbara New in 1956, a long-lasting relationship, though they had no children. Caring for Barbara, who suffered from a chronic illness, placed significant mental strain on Barington. The stress seemed to weaken his heart, leading to a sudden heart attack that claimed his life. He passed away on June 5, 1988, at the age of 63, leaving behind a sense of loss. Tony Osoba as McLaren. Tony Osoba, born on March 15, 1947, portrayed McLaren, a fiery Scottish-Jamaican prisoner at the age of 27 in Porridge. McLaren's strength and cultural diversity brought energy to the show, highlighting its multicultural aspect. Roles in Doctor Who and Dempsey and Makepeace helped Osoba build a solid career, providing financial stability to care for his family. He married Sally Wignall in the 1980s, with 1 child. While their marriage remained strong, balancing work and family created tensions, requiring mutual understanding. In 2025, at 78 years old, he is still happily living with his family and occasionally appearing on screen. Christopher Biggins as Lukewarm. Christopher Biggins, born on December 16, 1948, played Lukewarm, a gentle, basket-weaving prisoner at the age of 26 in Porridge. His portrayal of Lukewarm, with his unique character and subtle humor, added a special touch to the prison world, making the audience laugh and sympathize. Biggins's career skyrocketed with his role in the Rocky Horror Picture Show and television shows like Revelations, alongside his captivating hosting skills, which made him a familiar face on British television. This success brought financial stability, paving the way for a personal life filled with ups and downs. Biggins married Beatrice Aston in 1971, but their marriage ended just 3 years later due to irreconcilable differences, leaving him searching for love. He found happiness with Neil Sinclair, a British Airways employee, marrying in 2006, though rumors of minor disagreements in their relationship have surfaced in the media. In 2025, at 77 years old, he remains happily living with Neil and has an estimated net worth of £2 million. As Harris. Ronald Lacey, born on September 28, 1935, Harris, but scheming prison, 39 in Lacey's of Harris, with his smile and distinctive acting style, and humor. In Lacey's career soared when he was cast by Steven Spielberg as the Nazi villain Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the a role that showcased his unique look and style similar to Laurie. Brought him to Hollywood's and an estimated net worth of £1 million. However, the fell to personal turmoil. Lacey actress Mela White in 1962 with Rebecca, but their marriage ended in 1960 after intense argument, leaving him and estranged from children. He remarried Joanna Baker in 1973, Matthew. This marriage also ended when Joanna passed away in 1989, pushing Lacey into a state of despair. His health was affected by the removal of lower intestines in his 20s, requiring him to use a colostomy bag for life, and his battle with liver cancer ultimately drained him. He passed away on May 15, 1991, at the age of 55, leaving behind a legacy of memorable roles and sorrow from his family, particularly his daughter Rebecca, who cared for him until the end. As we've seen, the cast of Porridge has had quite the journey over the past 50 years, with some still in the spotlight and others leading quieter lives. Their stories remind us how much can change, even for TV legends. Which Porridge star surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on your favorite stars. Thank you for joining us on this nostalgic journey. Goodbye.